I want to tell you, show that I almost got shot by the police and I wasn't even pulled over.
What?
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy out here, son. I'm on the bus getting home, right? And I'm standing, you know, the 12 express buses are, you know, one of those double length buses. So it has the accordion in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing in the middle because, you know, everybody's on the fucking bus. And, you know, I have my headphones in and I have the noise cancellation on it. So I can't hear nothing but my music. And out the corner of my eye, I see people standing up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, there's a fight on the bus. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a fight on the bus. Like, what happened? And people are looking outside. So I see this lime green car, like, making a U-turn. But he's like he hit the dude next to us. This is like jam-packed traffic. You know what I'm saying? You know how Fordham is. And yo, I'm like, yo, this idiot dead ass trying to make a U-turn right now. And he backs up and rips the dude's bumper off. Like, and this is the dude he hit, I think was like an Acura or some shit. He ripped the dude's bumper off completely. And I was like, whoa, you know, he ain't gonna be in rush hour 3. You know what I'm saying? But the dude didn't stop backing up. He hit another car. Now, we're at the point of Fordham. You know when you go past Best Buy to go to like Dykeman and shit like that? There's a fork in the road by the Planet Fitness. You know, right before the Gap factory and all that shit. Yeah. So we're at that fork. So he backs up and hits some dude that's going into that fork and pushes him onto the sidewalk. Now at this point, he turns and goes forward. Now he's pointing in the direction that we're going, the opposite, towards, you know, like Bay Plaza and shit like that, right? So he's going and he like literally runs over a car. Like, you see him like get completely on top of the car. Like, it was another sedan. He got on top of the car and he backs up, and then you see like 5 cops running after him. And they all have their gun out. And at this point, everybody in the bus except my ass was on the ground. And, you know, in my head, I'm like, yo,
Puerto Rican.
I'm looking at I'm looking at the door on the bus. I'm like, yo, this bus driver is not letting us off the bus. So I have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the middle of the bus, and they're towards the front end of the bus, and they're quite a distance away. And I was like, if they're gonna start shooting at this car, it's gonna be like my knee level. You know what I'm saying? So like, why am I gonna get closer to the ground and put my whole body in the way of the bullet? So it's like, it's better off like you gonna have to shoot my knees or something. You know what I'm saying? My legs are thick, but they're not as thick as my neck. And I don't want you to shoot my neck. You know what I'm saying? Cerebral shit. I'm always thinking, yo. I'm always thinking, yo.
The frogs, baby.
You know what I'm saying? We out here surviving. Everybody, yo, the babies on the bus was crying. The women on the bus, yo, one woman, like, she ran behind me and grabbed my shirt and like was hiding behind me. And I turned around, she's like, yo, I'm sorry. I was like, nah, I get it. It's a scary situation. Like, there's literally guns and a fucking dude in a car, like, just wilding out right now. And she's hiding behind me.
My favorite shirt.
Yeah, and the car comes towards the bus. And in my head, I was like, yo, if he hits this bus, he's hitting the accordion part. Now, it's on the other end of the bus for me, you know? So, like, I'm on the far end of that bus. So if he hits, I'm like, yo, I got the accordion behind me, so I'm not hitting nothing hard. I just roll with it. You know, this is what's going on in my head. He doesn't hit the bus. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't hit the bus, but the cops are chasing him. So at this point, out of instinct, I put the lady behind me even further on some like, yo, you know, don't worry, because I can tell she's scared. So my dumb ass is like, yeah, I got you.
I got it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take a bullet and shit. Yeah, like I'm gonna take a fucking bullet and shit. So I pull it behind me, and the car at this point hits another car, and the cops are telling like the traffic to back up because this guy's wilding. And he pushes a car on the sidewalk, right? You know, the block away from Best Buy. And he runs over a vendor. Like he hits the dude that was in the vendor and shit. That dude's on the floor after he left. And he just drove down the side of the sidewalk, and he was out. I was like, yo, this motherfucker got away, son.
He escaped?
Yeah. There's a video on Instagram. It's on my story. So if you want to check out my story on Instagram, it's there. But and the link to my Instagram is in the description and shit like that. But
hey,
yo,
guys, go to his Instagram.
What's going on, La Flaca? Yo, that shit was crazy because I'm like, yo, in my head, I was like, yo, I think everybody and their mother from the Bronx or from New York are like, yo, if I'm in a car and a cop's trying to arrest me, I'm out. This dude was real about that shit. Like, he was serious. He was out. He's like, y'all gonna have to catch me dead. And I'm surprised because the woman next to me, after everything went down, because it was almost like we was at a traffic light. Because once that dude was out of sight, the bus just kept moving. He's like, fuck it, I gotta go. Like,
I'm working.
Yeah.
I get paid about an hour.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm pretty sure y'all niggas wanna go home. We out. I don't give a shit if he's up the block and there's a shootout. We going home. I was like, yo, beautiful. I ain't gotta walk from here. I'm chilling. I'm like, go ahead, do you, papa. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we ain't got no bullets, hoes. We
Word.
good.
Word. So the other lady next to me, she's like, yo, how they pull out their guns and don't shoot? And I said, yo, the one motherfucker they don't shoot in New York just destroyed like 8 cars and ran over some dude. But yo, I bet you if he wrote a faulty check, his ass would have been grass. You feel me?
It would have been the opposite. He would have shot and missed.
Word.
Oh,
shot. Nope, they'd have hit my ass.
It's always a question.
Yo, but the only thing I was thinking, there was a kid there. I'll say like he's 19, like either he's in his late teens or early 20s. You know, he was dressed up with a nice button down and all that. So he was probably on an interview or some shit. And I looked at him and I was like, it's the Bronx for you, bro. And I put my headphones back in and I kept it moving. I was like, yo, we real out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
keep your headphones off after that. I gotta hear everything.
Nah, fuck that.
Hell no.
I was like, yo, y'all tell me what's going on. And halfway home, before I get to my stop, I'm thinking in my head, I was like, what do those cars that just got destroyed do now? I'm pretty sure the police is going after the homeboy. So it's not like he's, it's not like there's a cop in there taking like a fucking, writing down the incident report. Them motherfuckers are like, nah, I'm going after him.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to, bro. There's gonna be a cop doing 5 reports, bro.
Word, but yeah,
I'm gonna get my car fixed through my insurance.
Word.
No fault.
Imagine that, yo. Geico's gonna just be fucking tagged mad times on that fucking video. Like, I was there. That was me. That was me. He hit. Yo, Flacco was like, shoot out the wheels or something. But the lady actually said that. She's like, why won't you shoot the wheels? But then I remembered, like, yo, I don't know if you remember a couple years ago. I'm talking about maybe 5-6 years ago. They had that incident by the Empire State Building where the dog, like some dude was dying. I don't think it was by the Empire State, but it was in Manhattan. The dog, the owner of this dog was like having a heart attack, and the dog was protecting the owner and wouldn't let the cops go by him. And the cop tried to shoot the dog, and it ricocheted off the floor and hit one of the bystanders. He missed the dog completely. Yeah, my man was like, yo, he was like, shoot the dog, shoot the dog. Mira, coño, the fucking, don't shoot the dog. Don't shoot the dog, please. Please. I don't even know that nigga. Word.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my man. And then by the Empire State Building, there was a shootout, and like 7 cops hit nothing but bystanders. It was like if you had a gun, you were protected. They're like, nah, he's real. Doof, let's shoot that bitch. Boof, that motherfucker over there. It's like, yo,
they gonna know we real. We shoot everybody that's looking.
For real.
We surrender. Nah, y'all real. Y'all killed everybody.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, son. So I'm like, all right, you know, happy they didn't shoot my ass. That's all. Like, they ain't shoot nobody on the bus, and I got home on time to do this movie review, so I'm chilling.